Story 1. The algorithm is hungry. I remember the exact moment things went wrong. It was the second my phone screen flickered in the middle of uploading a photo. Just a selfie. Normal lighting. No filter. A caption I didn't even think about. Asterisk. New day, same face. Asterisk, and yet the app lagged. It hung for a moment like it was choking on the data. Then it posted. But something was off. I didn't notice it at first. The likes came in normally, the comments started appearing. But the more I looked, the more I realized it wasn't the photo I'd taken. It was similar, sure, but the lighting was colder. My expression was duller. My pupils were blown wide, like I'd just seen something awful, and the background, my bedroom, looked like it had been abandoned for years. Dust. Peeling wallpaper. Cracks in the ceiling that weren't there 5 minutes ago. I deleted the post immediately, but it reposted itself 10 minutes later, with a different caption. You see me now. That's when the DMs started. First from strangers, then from accounts I didn't follow, and couldn't block. Names that looked like gibberish, strings of code and emojis that made no sense. The messages were always the same. We've opened the filter. You can't unsee. That night the lights in my apartment started flickering. I chalked it up to old wiring, until I noticed the flickering happen every time I looked at my phone. Specifically, every time I opened Instagram. The app began auto-launching. I'd be checking the weather, or texting my sister, and the screen would suddenly cut to Instagram. The same image from before, the strange version of my selfie, kept flashing on screen. Only now, there was something behind me. Not someone. Something. Tall. Blurred. Face covered in pixelated static. It leaned over my shoulder, its presence bending the light, warping the room. The longer I stared at it, the more I started to hear something. Low, droning static, like insects crawling across a radio dial. I stopped sleeping. Then the app updated itself. It no longer had a name on my phone. The icon was just an unblinking red eye. The Explore page changed too. No celebrities. No influencers. Just grainy images of people I knew, my coworkers, my neighbors, crying. Some were bleeding. Some were asleep in their beds. In all the photos, the same thing stood behind them. The static-faced figure. Watching. In some, it was reaching for them. In others, its hand was already on their shoulder. I messaged my friend Claire, a tech engineer who used to work for Meta. She responded within seconds. Where did you see it? I told her everything. She didn't reply for a full hour. When she finally did, her message was simple. Don't post. Don't scroll. Whatever it is, it feeds off attention. Too late. My phone rang. No number. Just the icon. I didn't answer. But the screen lit up anyway. The camera turned on. And I saw myself, sitting there, pale and wide-eyed, and the thing behind me, closer than ever. Its head tilted. And then it smiled. The photo uploaded automatically. Captioned. Let them watch. I smashed my phone. Didn't help. Every reflective surface now shows the app open. Every screen, TV, microwave, laptop, briefly flashes images of my own face, warped, twisted, smiling when I'm not. Last night, I tried to unplug everything, but my bedroom light flickered. I looked up. It was standing in the doorway, just watching. Now it's in every photo anyone takes of me. Even Polaroids. Film. It's always there. The filter never turns off. Claire stopped responding. Her last message. It's not the app anymore. It's the platform. If you see this story, don't like it. Don't share it. Don't even screenshot it. Because every click feeds it. And it's hungry. Story 2, Live Until You Die. It started with a live stream. Not mine, someone else's. A username I didn't recognize, @TheLastInfluencer. Their profile had no posts, no followers, no bio. Just a single story, permanently stuck at the top. Live now. Curiosity 1. I clicked. What I saw wasn't anything special at first, just a dark room lit by a single ring light. A woman sat in the center, back straight, eyes too wide. Her makeup was cracked like old plaster. She didn't blink. Then she smiled. Not warmly. Not naturally. It was the smile of someone forced to smile for so long they forgot how not to. She spoke, but there was no sound. Her lips moved in slow, broken syllables. I couldn't read her lips, but every now and then a caption popped up. Thanks for watching. Don't stop. They come when the views drop. I laughed. Weird content, sure. Probably some ARG or indie horror campaign. But I couldn't close the video. Every time I tried to exit the stream, the app froze. I tried rebooting my phone. When it restarted, the Instagram app auto-launched to the same stream. Same woman. Same room. But now she wasn't alone. In the background, something was moving. Crawling. The comments were going wild. Not from real accounts, just strings of random letters, symbols, and broken sentences like, "It wants faces. Don't look away. Eyes feed the thing." Eventually, the screen blinked black. Then my front camera turned on. I saw myself, looking confused and tired, and a red box appeared at the top. "You are Liv." I screamed and shut the phone off. I threw it across the room. But when I picked it up again, it was still recording. Still streaming. To a page I didn't own. My face was on screen. In the background, my apartment. And slowly, in the dark corner just behind me, something began to take shape. A silhouette. Slender. Jerking in tiny spasms, as if buffering. The views started to spike. 50. 100. 1,000. The comments flowed. "Run. Don't blink. Behind you." I turned around. Nothing. When I looked back at the screen, it was closer. Clearer. Its face wasn't a face. It was just an inverted filter of mine. My own smile, flipped and frozen and stretched wide, as if the algorithm had tried to recreate me from data and got it terribly, terribly wrong. I deleted the app. Didn't matter. The next morning, my friends started texting. "What the hell was that live last night? Are you okay? Why did your eyes look like that?" I checked my Instagram. There was a new post. A video. Me. Asleep. But smiling. Captioned, "Live until you die." I never recorded it. I tried reporting the post. The app crashed. That's when I found the email. From a burner address. One sentence. "You're in the stream now. You don't get to stop." I smashed my phone. Bought a new one. Different carrier. Different number. Logged into a new Instagram account. The first post I saw. My face. Still smiling. Still live. No username. No comments. Just a viewer count. 1. And that number never changes. Because it's not people watching anymore. It's the algorithm itself. Waiting. Waiting for the view count to drop. Waiting for me to sleep. And when I do, it'll be there. Smiling through me. Streaming what's left of my life. Forever. Story 3. The Influencer's Grave. Everyone remembers Brielle Voss. She was the face of Instagram beauty. The algorithm's golden girl. $1 million smile, a jawline sculpted by filters, and a lifestyle no one could keep up with. But everyone tried. Fashion collabs, energy drinks, fitness gear, even a fragrance that supposedly smelled like confidence in a bottle. And then, one day, she vanished. No announcement. No farewell post. No fade out. Just gone. Her last upload was a photo of her standing in an overgrown field somewhere in Oregon, barefoot, wearing a white dress soaked to the knees. The caption read, "I found the place." No tags. No location. No geotag. Just that. And then nothing. But her followers didn't dwindle. They grew. Massively. I didn't even follow her until after she disappeared. Like everyone else, I was sucked into the mystery. Reddit threads lit up with theories. True crime channels milked it for content. Influencers posted tearful tributes they likely drafted between sponsored teeth-whitening stories. Then came the DMs. It was always the same message sent from accounts that looked real, until you examined them closer. She's not gone. She's growing. And the strange part? They never showed up in my inbox. They appeared only while I was scrolling her profile, like they were buried beneath the interface, bleeding through like corrupted code. One night, I opened Instagram and saw her account was live. Impossible. No one had accessed it in 6 months. The stream showed her in the same field from her last post. The trees leaned in too close. The grass pulsed, as if breathing. And Brielle stood in the center, her back to the camera. Still barefoot. Still in that dress. But her skin had changed, gray-toned, almost waxy. Her hair hung limp, and flies buzzed around her like a halo. I couldn't look away. I watched for 5 minutes. 10. She never moved. Just stood there. Until, at exactly 3:33 a.m., she turned to the camera. Her face was gone. Not injured. Not disfigured. Just smoothed over. As if someone had photoshopped out every feature. And yet she smiled. The caption auto-generated below the stream. Hashtag sponsored by the soil. Then the screen glitched. Flickered. Showed a new location, my bedroom. I saw myself, watching. Behind me, the same trees from her field. I closed the app. Deleted it. But it didn't help. Every camera on my phone, every selfie app, even FaceTime, showed her field behind me now. No matter where I was. Sometimes I hear her voice behind the silence in my headphones, whispering in reversed audio. Growth requires burial. Then one day, a package arrived. No return address. Inside, a bundle of roots tied together with human hair. And a card. Plant me. Post it. I didn't. But that night, dirt began appearing beneath my fingernails. No matter how much I washed. And now my followers are climbing, fast, though I haven't posted in weeks. I tried making a new account. It immediately posted a story of me sleeping, captioned, "He's almost ready. I don't sleep anymore." I hear the wind whisper through my walls, even with the windows closed. It says her name. It says mine. And I know one day soon, I'll walk into that field, barefoot, dressed in white, and vanish too. Because she didn't die. She transcended. And now she needs new soil. New followers. New graves. Story 4, Filtered Out. You ever notice how filters on Instagram used to be cute? Dog ears. Glitter. Smooth skin, bright eyes. Innocent stuff. But lately, they've been different. It started with the new filter trend, one that didn't have a name. Just a blank thumbnail, and no artist credit. People called it #RealYou, but it never showed up in search. You had to be sent the filter by someone who had already used it. I got mine from a girl I barely knew, a mutual I followed after a music festival. Her message was simple. Try this. Changed everything for me. I opened it. The filter didn't look like much, just subtle lighting, no overt color shift. But when I tapped it, my screen froze for half a second. Then the camera clicked. It took a selfie automatically. I looked fine. No big changes. If anything, I looked more like me. Not the idealized, filtered version I usually post, but me, raw and clear, with every freckle and pore visible. I shrugged and posted it. Caption: No filter. #RealYou. ****. The likes rolled in fast. Too fast. Strangers. Hundreds. Then thousands. DMs flooded in, Beautiful. Perfect. Finally honest. Something about it felt off. I went to delete the post. But there was no delete option. Instagram crashed. When it rebooted, the photo was still there, but it had changed. My expression was different. My smile was wider. My eyes darker. My pupils dilated like I'd just walked out of a dark tunnel. And the background, it wasn't my room anymore. It was black. Empty except for a faint, flickering red light behind my head. My caption had changed too. I see her now. I screamed. I tried everything, reporting it, deleting my account, uninstalling the app. Didn't matter. Every time I opened Instagram, the filter activated automatically. Even for stories I watched. Even in DMs. Every face I saw wore the same eerie, artificial smile. And worse, they started looking at me. I posted nothing. But the app kept uploading. Every day, a new image appeared on my profile. Me, in places I hadn't been. wearing clothes I didn't own, standing in pitch black hallways with long shadows behind me, always smiling, always captioned, "You see her now too?" My phone buzzed constantly. Notifications like, "Your audience is growing. The truth looks good on you. She is pleased. I bought a new phone. Fresh number. New email." I didn't install Instagram. And still, the photos kept appearing. Friends started calling me, asking if I was okay. They said my stories were strange. They showed me screenshots. One video showed me speaking in reversed audio, my voice layered with whispers. Another showed me standing perfectly still in the middle of a road, cars swerving around me, my eyes black and empty. But I don't remember filming them. I barely remember sleeping anymore. Then one night, I woke to find my front-facing camera on, light blinking, recording. The filter was active, but I wasn't holding the phone. It floated in front of me, suspended in the air, like it was part of something invisible. The figure behind me in the frame was tall, long-limbed, female. She reached through the screen with long fingers made of static and whispered in my own voice, "Thank you for letting me in. Now, the filter won't turn off. Not on my phone. Not in mirrors. Not in reflections. I'm not sure I'm me anymore. But people keep following. And the filter? It's available for you now too. If you've seen this story, check your camera. The thumbnail might already be there. And when you try it, don't blink. Because she's waiting. And once she finds your face, you'll never be alone again." Story 5. The hashtag that followed me home. There's a hashtag on Instagram that you're not supposed to use. Not because it's banned. Not because it's controversial. But because no one remembers ever posting it, and once you do, you never stop seeing it. Hashtag come closer. I found it one night while doom scrolling. You know that late night trance where your thumb moves on its own and your brain barely registers anything? That's when I saw it. A photo of a door, simple, old, painted dark green, with something scratched into the wood just above the doorknob. I zoomed in. It read, "Are you ready?" The caption was one word. Hashtag come closer. I clicked it out of reflex. The tag had exactly 666 posts. Not 665. Not 667. Always 666. The top post was a video. I wish I hadn't watched it. It started like an influencer vlog. Someone walking down a dimly lit hallway, whispering as they held their phone out in selfie mode. "Hey guys, found the house. It's real. I didn't believe it, but here we are." Then they turned the camera to a door. The same green door. Closer this time. Scratches ran along the base like something had clawed to get out. Then they opened it. The screen flickered. Inside was a staircase going down, lit only by a weak, flickering bulb. And then, just as they stepped forward, the video cut to black. But the sound didn't stop. I heard their footsteps descending. Then a gasp. Then static. Then breathing. I tried to exit the video. My phone froze. The audio kept looping. The same breath. Over and over. When the app finally closed, my phone glitched for several seconds before restarting on its own. When it powered back up, my wallpaper had changed. It was the door. And beneath it, written in red, "Come closer." I reset everything. Factory reset. New account. But that night, I woke to the sound of a notification ping. Instagram had reinstalled itself. There was one message in my inbox. "You're so close." Attached was a photo of my apartment hallway, taken from the inside. Problem was, I live alone. I checked the door. Locked. Deadbolt too. But the floor by the entrance was wet, as if someone had tracked in rain. I deleted the app again. Didn't help. The next morning, every mirror in my place had the words, "Come closer," written across the glass in condensation, as if someone had breathed it there. My friends started seeing weird posts from my account. Pictures of me sleeping. Photos taken in places I've never been. Always captioned the same way. #come closer. No matter how many times I delete the account, it comes back. Every new profile I make, every burner phone I use, it appears. And the tag count? Still 666. Last night I got a package. No return address. Inside was a photograph. Me, standing in front of that green door. Only, I've never been there. I checked the metadata. The photo was taken tomorrow, at exactly 3:33 a.m. The time now? 3:30. My phone buzzes as I type this. It's a message. A photo. That door. Right outside my apartment. Captioned. "You made it." I don't remember opening the app. I don't remember walking toward the door. But I can hear the knob turning. And behind it, breathing. If you see the tag, don't follow it. Don't click it. Don't even look at it too long. Because it's not a trend. It's not a campaign. It's a summoning. And once you post it, you're already closer than you think.